Is Mel Gibson finished? That is the shocking question being posed by websites this morning following the release of audio tapes reportedly of the actor spewing racial slurs. Let's get the details now from Don Yanek, editor-at-large with Life and Style Weekly. Good morning.
Good morning.
So we have this tape that surfaced. What can you tell us about it?
Yes, it's no longer speculative. This tape actually exists. Of course, last week we had heard that this tape did exist. There had been excerpts from the transcript that were published. He is hurling racial and misogynistic insults at the mother of his 9-month-old daughter. Oksana Grigorieva. Yeah, it's pretty damning stuff. And also, in light of all of this, his agency, William Morris Endeavor, has also dropped him. We just got word of that yesterday.
Wow.
So this signals pretty bad news for Mel Gibson. Things have just gotten a lot worse for him.
Now, you know, and you use the word purportedly, and you can put allegedly in there.
Sure.
I mean, where is the definition? When will that come? Whether or not this for sure is Mel Gibson, or are people...
Oh, I think everybody's saying that it's pretty much Mel Gibson. You hear his voice on these audio recordings.
And what's being said would be coming from him because, you know...
Absolutely. There's pretty much no question.
Pretty tough allegations here.
Absolutely.
Look, but we do know a few years ago, he had that anti-Semitic comment that he made, all this, he was driving under the influence, he was drunk. I mean, does it appear in these tapes that he's drunk this time?
It's unclear. I mean, it's going to be very interesting to see how his publicity team tries to spin this. But right now, people are saying this is probably the end for Mel Gibson as far as his career goes.
Really?
It's interesting to see what happens. I mean, this was the sexiest man alive, the one-time biggest movie star on the planet. And he actually has 2 movies coming out, one with Jodie Foster. He's also slated for a movie with Leonardo DiCaprio, but I would think that the fate of that movie is in question at this point.
You've also got to wonder if they'll put him out there on the publicity tours.
Oh, goodness.
Because imagine the questions he might get.
Can't imagine.
What about Lindsay Lohan? She has not started her jail sentence yet, but there's buzz that she could be making some big bucks from this. What's going on here?
That's right. We are talking about the potentially lucrative post-jail interview. Now, reports surfaced yesterday that she might get up to $1 million for this interview. She's kind of holding out for that from what we've been hearing. But you have to be very careful when you're walking this interview line. Let's remember what happened with Paris Hilton just a few years ago. She had been wanting about that much money. There was a public outcry. She ended up having to give the interview to Larry King for free. Now, of course, people don't like to pay for interviews in the States. It's frowned upon big time. But you can work out deals with licensing.
Okay. What about a Lady Gaga video that's stirring up some controversy? What's that one about?
Yes. Now, if you remember the Bad Romance video.
Who can forget?
Who can forget? Lady Gaga has those big anime eyes. They're kind of this doe-eyed doll look. What is going on now is that teens are going crazy for this look. They are buying things called circle lenses, which are contacts that cover the iris and part of the eyes. The problem? They are potentially dangerous. Now, we are all for following the trends at Life and Style Weekly, but we have to draw the line when it can cause harm to your health. And what it can do is potentially cause infections and even cause maybe blindness. They are not They are not FDA approved. They come in different colors. They come in prescription strength, and that's why they are so dangerous. But you can get them online overseas for about $20 to $30 a pop.
Yeah, but in other words, don't
do it. It
good
looks
advice,
cute.
good heads
Don't do it.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you very much, Don Yanek, as always.
Thank you.
If I can hear you, they can too.
Ooh, at the box office this weekend, a new thriller is looking to take a slice out of the competition. But can Predators grab the top spot? Joining me live now, Don Yanek, editor-at-large for Life and Style Weekly. Good morning.
Good morning.
How's Predators doing at the box office?
It's doing solid business this weekend. Yeah, you know, it's aliens, it's action, it's testosterone-fueled fun. The box office was in serious need of a good guy flick, and this is it. It's been getting really good reviews. It stars Adrian Brody as the unlikely action hero. We also have Lawrence Fishburne in it, so some good actors. Right now, it's pretty much competing with the sparkly vampires of Eclipse for either the #2 or the #3 spot. They should each earn about $30 to $35 million this weekend.
Okay. What about comparison factor with Arnold Schwarzenegger's original Predator? How does it compare to you?
It actually stacks up pretty well to the 1987 original. Certainly much, much better than the subpar sequels that we've become accustomed to in recent years. So I saw it. I really liked it. It's fun.
Okay. Let's take a look now at a clip from this movie that I just think is hilarious, Despicable Me.
Yes.
Let's take a clip.
Just so you know, Mom, I am about to do something that is very, very big, very important, When you hear about it, you're going to be very proud.
Good luck with that. Okay, I'm out of here.
I love envisioning Steve Carell in the title role there. I just love envisioning him do this. But what's the draw here?
Oh, well, you just named it. Steve Carell is a big one. He's so funny and so great. Also, it's great family fare. You know, that does so well at the box office. It doesn't hurt that this is in 3D either. Of course, that brings up the ticket prices pretty much immediately. But the thing is, this is great for adults. It's great for kids. Our editors at Life and Style Weekly absolutely loved it.
Yeah, it's gotten some really great reviews.
And it's going to translate really well at the box office. Analysts are predicting maybe a $60 million weekend for this.
Huge, that's great.
Yes.
Now, what about these new developments regarding the breakup and the scandal with Mel Gibson?
Yes, speaking of Hollywood stars, but not in the good way.
No.
Well, you remember the reports last week that Mel Gibson had hurled this racist and misogynistic rant at the mother of his 9-month-old daughter. Well, no more speculation. These audio tapes were just released yesterday, and they are really, really bad. I cannot imagine that Mel Gibson or his career is going to recover from this. And also, in the wake of all this, Mel Gibson was actually dropped by his high-powered agency, William Morris Endeavor. So, also really bad news.
Ooh, not good things to come, perhaps.
No,
okay, I'm sure we'll have more.
2 movies coming out soon, and another one slated. So, all of that is in big, big danger right now.
Okay, Dawn Yanek, thanks so much.
Thanks,
have a good
Alex.
weekend.
You too.
It may be going to